Trade Minister Dan Tehan warns farmers and miners will be hit with carbon border taxes, and local businesses may not be able to secure finance if Australia does not commit to a net zero emissions target by 2050, as his Nationals colleagues debate whether to support the plan. As you were just sort of saying, Caleb, when it comes to banks sort of overlooking some bonds and things like that when it comes to lending money, this could put the people that live in the national seats, such as farmers, miners and people that work in those primary industries, in the real crosshairs, couldn't it, if this comes to a bit of a stalemate?
Yes, you know, I don't like the idea of banks dictating what people can and can't do with their money, and I think perhaps rather than going to people in national seats and farmers and whatever and saying, oh, you know, the banks are going to do what they're going to do, perhaps the government ought to remind the banks who underwrites them and during the financial crisis, who gave them a lot of money to make sure that this country didn't fall apart economically. But the problem when it comes to Europe and other countries imposing carbon tariffs is there's not a lot we can do about that. And that backs us into a corner. It really leaves us with little choice. And that's unfortunately something we can't do much about. I mean, apart from retaliating with harder tariffs, which sort of puts you in this situation that we find ourselves with China at the moment, there's not a lot we can do about that.